Hey fellas, Accurate TL Builder here. So I was asked about manual transmission fluid. So I use this. I even use this, and it's a little cheaper than this, but I change it 3 to 4,000 miles. So you can use anything that's full synthetic. It's going to do just fine. So manual transmission fluid. If you have the old fluid, put into a canister, use it as cleaning oil. I've even restored my race car's dash, not the cracks, there are no cracks, but the dash itself. It was so dry, it was like bone dry. I've never seen a dash so dry. I used it, I rubbed it on, it soaked it in, then I just left it there for a while and then wiped off any excess much later. I actually just left it on, but I cleaned it like a few weeks later because it got dust on it while everything was soaking in. Now, to this day, 3 years later, it still is in very good condition, even though I left it outside for a couple summers. But it's good for replenishing the oil. I guess gets into the like the rubbers and the plastics, like things like this right here. This, if I put it on, it's going to look really nice and hydrated. This rubbers, use it as cleaning fluid too. I usually put onto a towel and then I'll clean everything up and like wetten it too. And it gets into all the nooks and crannies. You'll see it when I clean this. This hasn't been cleaned for a very long time. But when I do clean it, you guys will see just how nice it looks using nothing but used tranny oil. I got this from the KBP owner today for free. It was pretty nice. So AC Delco or GM. I guess I'm using AC Delco currently, but GM Synchro Mesh, make sure it's friction modified. That's important. And this is all that I use in all the 6MTs. It's perfect stuff. If you guys have third gear, you know how third gear, even if you're using OEM fluids, will chirp or you can hear the synchro kind of grind. If it's got a grind, this will either massively reduce it or make it disappear completely. It'll just have perfect shifts using this stuff. It's very good for your system on accuracy.com, which is if you have any problems with your car or your Acura 3G or Acura in general, go on there and there's a lot of people that will help you pinpoint the problem and even solve it. It's a great resource. It's where I come from, and this is where I actually go back to reference my own thread or other threads that I've read in the past. So AC Delco, but GM Synchro Mesh Friction Modified is the manual transmission fluid I recommend anybody uses on their Acura 6MT, Acura TL. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm just trying to have everybody have the best experience with their 3G. So that's the one. And use cleaning oil for your old manual transmission fluid. Have a goodie.